Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. This is Victoria, this is Pembroke Beauty, and I am super excited today. Oh my lord. Today I am starting my newest series on this channel. It is the Hogwarts House series. So obviously today I did Gryffindor, and I am obsessed with it. This is definitely some Gryffindor Glam, which is so cheesy it hurts. But I freaking love how this turned out. I want to wear this every day. I really, really like it. So I think out of everything that I use, there's maybe one or two non-affordable items, and all of them are cruelty-free, so that's a plus. And I just really love how this turned out. I love Harry Potter. I'm so excited that you guys wanted to see this series on this channel. So if you guys like this, then you should just keep watching and you'll find out how to get it. So I'm first going to start out like I usually do. I actually don't think I've shown you guys this, but I wanted to test it out before I recommended it to anybody. This is the Body Shop Drops of Youth Concentrate. This is so good. It's kind of expensive, I will say that. But it's skincare, so just think about in like 30 years how your skin will look if you don't take care of it. Just throwing that out there. So I usually do 2 little drops on my finger because it has a little dropper. I don't know if you guys saw that. Little dropper. And I rub that on my face after I've like just wet my face in the morning and washed it off from everything at night. And then I put it on right before I go to bed. So after I've washed my face and all that jazz. So I'm just going to rub that in with my little fingers and we'll get this show on the road. This is not super duper moisturizing, but I do have dry skin and I don't actually have a moisturizer right now that I've been using. And my skin has not been dry. So I guess in a sense it is in fact moisturizing. It's very good. I have actually super sensitive skin, so the fact that it hasn't broken me out or anything, and I've been using it for like 3 to 4 weeks, yes. And the Body Shop is forever against animal cruelty, so you should definitely check this out and sign their petition if you're also against animal testing, etc. for makeup and all that. So I think I'm actually going to go out and like wear this tonight, etc. I'm going to go with my NYX Angel Veil Primer. And I think I've talked to you guys about this before. It is so good. I'm just going to put a little bit on my finger and rub it in. It makes your skin so like smooth and perfected. Do you like my ears? I got them at Walmart too. They're so cute. I felt like they were kind of lion-esque. And since we're doing Gryffindor, that's why I was thinking about it. Anyway, I'm going to go in with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade, what's this, Porcelain. And I'm going to conceal my face, etc. And I'm probably just going to buzz on through this because you guys have seen me do it 1.5 million times. Then I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder in Warm Light on the Morphe brush from the Beautiful and Bronze set and set all of my face down. Then I'm going to take my typical combo of the Essence Pure Nude Highlight and the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I'm actually going to take this contouring brush that I just got in my BoxyCharm, which you should check out that video if you haven't. But it is a crown brush from the BoxyCharm, and I'm just going to carve out my cheeks. I want this to be a little bit more defined, and I've never actually used this brush from that to do this, and I wanted to test it out. So here we are, testing it out, because the last time I used it for highlight. I'm really trying to work on the lighting, and I'm not doing that great of a job of it. So if you guys have any lighting suggestions, please let me know, because I don't want it to look bad for you guys. I just don't know how to fix it. So now I'm actually going to go in with the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops in the shade Moonlight. This is so pretty. I actually haven't gotten a chance really to use it too often. This is obviously like a mini version. Okay, cool. I like it. Look at that. So now I'm going to go in with my newest favorite product ever. Ugh. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Loose Highlighting Powder in Moon Tears from their latest Gothographic collection. And if you guys haven't seen my review on that, then you should probably check it out. I have an entire video dedicated to me going through every single thing in the collection and reviewing it, etc. So I'm going to go in with my Luxie 660 Face Foundation brush, and I'm just going to tap into some of the powder that's in the cap and put this right over top of the liquid highlighter we just put down. If you guys don't get anything from that collection, you need to get this. It's that good. Alright, and if you guys like this necklace, like, look at this. It was giving me Gryffindor vibes. So I got this at Walmart for like $5. So if you're looking for it, and they have it in a whole bunch of colors, like silver, rose gold, and gold. It's beautiful. I'm actually going to do my brows now. And I'm going to go in with the NYX Brow Mascara in chocolate as per usual. This is like the lazy way to do your brows, and I appreciate that. I'm going to go in with the NYX Ultimate Brights palette, which you guys have seen me use 1.5 million times already. I'm sorry, it's just too good not to use it. Like, look at how stunning this is. Those colors, though. Obviously, I dug my finger into this one. So I'm going to go in with this Morphe Beautiful in Bronze brush, and this is like a bigger, fluffier blending brush, and I'm going to go into this yellow shade right here, and I'm going to put this all over my crease on both eyes and underneath of my eyes as well. I really hope that you guys can see how like freaking pigmented this is. For those of you who don't know, which most of you probably know, Harry Potter, Ron, and Hermione were all Gryffindors, and the biggest trait is their courage. So I was thinking that, inspired by the house colors, which are red and like it's like a reddish burgundy and gold, I would do something courageous. So according to the Pottermore website, with a lion as its crest and Professor McGonagall at its head, Gryffindor is the house which most values the virtues of courage, bravery, and determination. If you guys would like to find out what house you would be sorted into officially, you should go onto the Pottermore website. I'll link it down below. And you can take a little test, and it's free, and you can see what you would be. So that's just a little fun thing to do on the side if you feel like it. I am not a Gryffindor. You guys should try to guess what I am. I want to know what you think that I would be. I narrowed it down to 3. So now we have Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, or Slytherin that I could be. And I want you guys to comment down below what house you think I would be in. I just want to see. And then I'll tell you guys in my next one. So now I'm going to go in with this smaller, flatter, more paddle looking brush. And I'm going to go into the same palette, and I'm going to go into this red shade here. And it does have some shimmer in it, but when you actually use it, it doesn't show up as shimmer. I'm just throwing that out there. And I'm going to put this on my outer corners more so, keeping it lower in the crease. So yeah. So if you guys think that you're a Gryffindor, you should let me know below. And you should definitely go on to Pottermore and take it. You can also take like what Overmorny house you would be in, and that's like the American, like if you guys have seen Fantastic Beasts, that would be the house or the school in America. So you can take that test, you can see what Hogwarts house you would be in, you can see what your Patronus would be, you can see what wand type you would have. So like I said, I want this look to be courageous, so we're gonna go a little crazy. So as you can see, we kind of have the framework here for that. I'm just going to keep adding on some depth on the outer corner here. I'm kind of just patting it on and then doing really gentle windshield wiper motions to kind of distribute this all through the crease. And as you can see, I'm kind of digging my brush into where my crease is, like where the socket of my eye is. And that way you can still see some of the yellow peeking through from behind. So now I'm going to go back in the original brush with some yellow on it, and I'm going to blend those two together. And I'm kind of turning this a little bit into like a halo eye. As you can see, I'm making the inner corner darker, and I'm kind of leaving like a hole here in the middle. And then I'm making the outer corner dark as well. This is like fire. I keep thinking of Dumbledore's Phoenix. Wasn't his name Fox? Ugh, I love those movies. Give this video a thumbs up if you guys love Harry Potter too, because I freaking, like, that was my childhood. I absolutely, like, when I was 11 and I didn't get a letter, I was legitimately upset. So obviously this is fire right now. I love it. So I'm going to go in with the Hard Candy Matte Pro eyeshadow palette, which you also have seen me use a ton of times. It is such a good, like, neutral palette, and it's so inexpensive. This is $10 and it's cruelty free, and you can find it at Walmart, so hit it up. But anyway, I'm going to go in with this pencil brush from the Morphe Beautiful and Bronze set, and I'm going to go into this rusty shade right here to deepen up the red that we have. And I'm going to keep this even lower than the red that we have going on. So I'm really focusing this on the inner corner here. I'm focusing it really low on this outer corner. If you guys are building up a brush set and you're like, I don't know what brushes to buy, I don't necessarily want to buy like a full brush set, get yourself one of these. It is totally worth it. This little pointed pencil brush will make your life so much easier. Yes! I really like how this is looking. Okay, cool. So now I'm going to go back in with this brush here with a little bit of the red that we were using before, same little combo, and I'm just going to kind of emphasize everything. Okay, so I'm actually going to stick with this brush here, and I'm going to go into a little bit of this black shade right here. Like, barely anything. Do you see the little tiny tip of that? I don't want to make it too much. And I'm just going to focus this really, really low. Slowly circling really gently and pulling upward. So I'm going to take it teeny tiny little bit. Teeny tiny. And I'm going to put this on my inner corner right here. So now I'm going to go back in with the rusty shade real quick and kind of just make sure everything looks fairly seamless. So if you have a little bit of fallout, or like it doesn't really look as great as you want it to, like you kind of want to clean up the line but you already did your face makeup, take your powder or whatever you use to set your face, get a lot on the brush, okay? And then dab it and kind of wipe away what you don't want. Now I actually want to go in with this ColourPop Super Shock Shadow, and this is so beautiful. Ugh, I don't think I've used this on camera yet, but I use it all the time in real life. This is the shade Lightning Bug, and it is like the most beautiful goldy bronze, and it's super metallic, so it has a ton of glitter in it, and I really, really like this. So I'm going to go in with my Lottie London Eye Precision brush, I believe, and I'm just going to take a little bit of this shade here, and I'm going to place this right in the center of our lid, right where we kind of have the hole. I'm actually now going to go back in with the red brush that we've been using and just kind of wiggle this around the edges of where we just put that down to kind of blend it all in together. And since he got a little bit wide, I'm going to take the pencil brush and a little bit of the red, the dark red from the Hard Candy palette, and I'm just going to put this right on the outer part of that to kind of rein him in a little bit. And I'm going to take a little bit of the black, put this down to deepen up that outer part right there. And then we will add a second coat of the Lightning Bug shade. I really like the name of it too. I know that lightning bugs aren't like gold, but I definitely feel like that is a really representative shade name for the color. What the heck? Oh. Okay. Back in with the Lottie London brush, round 2. So again, back in with the face brush. And this time you kind of just want to flick it. So I'm going to go back in with the Wet n Wild highlighter in Moon Tears, and I'm going to take one of my handy dandy e.l.f. concealer brushes, and I'm going to highlight my inner corners with this. So now I'm putting a little bit of that Moon Tears shade on top of the Lightning Bug shade. And then I'm going to highlight my brow bone with the Moon Tears shade. So I'm actually going to go in with a second e.l.f. concealer brush, and I'm going to go back into the Lightning Bug shade, and I'm going to place this a little bit on my lower lash line. So from like right where the tear duct starts to the middle of the eye, we're going to place the Lightning Bug shade. I think we could add a little bit more glitter. So I'm going to go in with the liquid crystal liner from NYX, and this is in in crystal gold, and I'm going to just put a little bit on where we have the gold center. And I'm going to put this underneath of our lash line. Okay, so I've been debating about it, and I think that I'm not going to go in with liner. I think I'm just going to do lashes, so I'm going to go in with my Azzurro So Me lashes, and these are stunning. Look at them. Obviously, I've already used them. I've used them like, I think three times maybe, the same pair, and they're still just as good as when I first got them. So I would just like to point that out, that they are actually reusable and they still are very strong, and 5% of all of the proceeds goes to cancer research. So if you want to buy some of these, you definitely should, and you should use my little code Pembroke10 at checkout to get 10% off of your order. Yeah. And then I'm going to go in with the NYX Worth the Hype mascara right here. Dun, dun, dun. And I will be right back. Can we talk about these lashes right now? Look at how frickin' they are so pretty. I'd like to point out that the other day I had these on and I went to DSW with my mom, and the cashier was like, "Oh my god, I really love your makeup." And I was like, "Oh my god, thanks." And then she was like, "Oh, by the way, are you wearing fake lashes?" And I was like, "Yes. Yes, I am." So anyway, so I highly recommend these lashes. These are the So Me lashes, and since they have a clear band, they went on super easy, and they're really easy to wear. I literally feel like I'm wearing nothing. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing fake lashes at all. So they are stunning. I love them, and we're going to move on to lips because I need to stop eyeballing. So I'm going to go in with the NYX Retractable Lip Liner in red because, like I said, Gryffindor, courageous. So if you guys are kind of struggling to like get your lips right, I highly recommend, I don't know if you guys can see, but like when I do my lipstick and my lip liner and stuff, I put my pinky here to give myself like some stability. So I don't know if that's a thing, if you guys were wondering about that. But if you were, that's how I usually keep it from getting everywhere. So now I'm going to go in with the Wicked, because something wicked this way comes. And this is the Wicked Velveteen from Lime Crime, and it's a very dark red, and it's so pretty, oh my god. So I found out the hard way when I use this lipstick. I don't have this actually like happen with any of the other Lime Crime Velveteens, but for this color, for some reason, if you put on your bottom lip and then you put your lips together to make it like flip up so that it makes doing your top lip easier, it pulls off the product on your bottom lip, and then you have like a weird looking crease and it doesn't look good. So when you're using this, if you have it or if you buy it, etc., I love this. Just make sure to do your lips separate. Don't try to mush them and then do the top one. That's my recommendation when you do this. So I have to say, the Lime Crime Velveteens are my favorite of all time liquid lipstick. They have the best formula. Like, if you go online and you look at their thing, it's like the woman who did it, the owner or whatever, she wanted to make the formula so that it was like flower petals feel, and they want it to be on your lips. And I totally agree with that. It's super hydrating. I mean, it's a liquid lipstick, so it's not super hydrating, but it is hydrating. It doesn't dry out your lips, and they last forever, and they're so pigmented. Like, obviously my second favorite is probably ColourPop, simply because the colors, the shades that they have, and how inexpensive they are. Because this, I think this is $20, which is expensive, but when you look at like Anastasia Beverly Hills, and when you look at Jeffree Star and all that other stuff, and Smashbox, like those are all around the same price point. So this isn't that expensive, but I do appreciate that ColourPop has basically the same thing, slightly more drying, still comfortable in my opinion, slightly more drying than this, and it's $7. So if you're looking for like something that will not hurt your lips, for example, I tried to show my mom the ColourPop Ultra Matte lips, and she liked them, but she couldn't wear them because they would chip off because of how dry her lips would get, because she has dry lips to begin with. So then I had her try the Lime Crime ones, and these are the only liquid lipsticks that she can wear and not have that happen to her. So if you guys suffer from dry lips and you want a good liquid lipstick, I highly recommend these. So now I'm going to set my makeup with the e.l.f. Illuminating Mist and Set. How I've missed you, my little old friend. So this is the finished look. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I had so much fun making it. I absolutely love Harry Potter. This is like the best series I have thought of ever. And if you have any other suggestions for any other series that you think that I should do, please comment them down below. Please like this video, give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, if you want to see the remainder of the series, and please hit the bell and subscribe to my channel. And I hope I see you guys in my next one. Bye! Could you not chew on that, please? I don't really want you to do that. No. Quit it. Quit it. Don't chew on that. Sorry. Set to go and set to glow. Happy birthday. Hey! Thanks.
is dead. From this day forth, you put your faith in me.